Okay, that was your one weird face freebie. The rest of them are unintentional, if I do them, which I probably will. I like making faces. Okay, so first off, I want to start by saying thank you guys to every single one of you, everyone who follows me, everyone who puts up with my antics. You guys are all really, really kind. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So let's get to this, shall we? Okay, first question is from Ask-Subject 0. What do you like about Garrus and your mail ship, and what's your favorite line said by them? For Garrus, it would probably be a toss up between this one feels like a flower and the whole reach and flexibility thing. He's got a lot of great lines. It's hard to narrow it down. So sorry for that bland answer there, but I mean he's got everything he says is gold. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. For Shepard's favorite line, it would have to be I should go. Don't know how good my Shepard impersonation is, but whatever. You guys aren't here for Shepard. You're here for Garrus. Come on now. Okay. Ollie asks, Donnie, how big is your ass? All right, moving on. What's your favorite ship in the entire Mass Effect universe? From an anonymous. That is a good question. I mean, in a game that's focused around basically your character can be with anyone, it's hard to pick just one. I really like Shepard with Jack. I really like Shepard with Tali. I like Garrus with Shepard. I like Garrus with Tali. I mean, there's really nothing wrong. There's people have preferences about ships, obviously, and this quick PSA. The ship hating has got to stop, guys. It's not cool. Not cool. So yeah, I guess I just threw that in there, but I can't decide on a ship because they all have their high and low points. There's obviously ones that I prefer, but there's also ones that I'm not as fond of, which are perfectly legitimate. So let's continue. For the video, what do you think about the voice actors for Male and FemShep and Garrus? Garrus's voice is flawless. I mean that's something I'm dead set on. That is his voice is awesome. You cannot top his voice. For Male Shep, I would have preferred more emotion. He has that really gusto, like, yeah, let's do this. Come on. Great. He's got that. But FemShep's voice is much more emotional. I've never played a full game as FemShep, but from what I like the videos I've seen, the voice Jennifer Hale. I hope I didn't get that wrong, and people are like, yeah, no, it wasn't her. But no, whoever, I don't know why I can't remember. I guess I'm pretty sure it's Jennifer Hale. She does a fantastic job. I've yet to see a cutscene or cinematic where she just doesn't knock it out of the park. So I like them all. Some more than others, but okay. Anonymous. Do you like ponies? Answer in your video. I felt like I needed to say it like that because it literally was spelled like that. I'm assuming you're talking about My Little Pony. No, I don't watch it. I'm not saying anyone who does watch it is bad, but just not something I'd watch. All right. Ask Matthew Shepard asked, where does your main inspiration from Garrus come from? Beside the games, obviously. Like, how do you come up with the things he says when it comes to situations that seem impossible to find an answer to from the games? That's a very good question. I try and, when I take a character, I try and grasp onto their personality as much as possible. And I think that, with each event that Garrus experiences, it's obviously going to hint as to how he would experience or how he would react to a similar experience. So, when asked about You know, how would you feel about this if this happened, or how would you react to this? I just take past experiences from him and try and to incorporate it. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be 100% all of the time, but it's, you know, it works. Okay, all right, I got an anonymous. I'm assuming this is from Ask Joker and Edie. Writer questions as requested. Smiley face. Why did you choose to RP as Garrus instead of say Thane? As a few of you guys may know, Thane is my favorite character from any game, anything. I love the character of Thane, and you know, he has a, you know, I got a soft spot for him. Why I didn't choose to pick, why I chose Garrus, you know, probably over him, was because Thane, it's hard to capture Thane. I mean, I relate so much more to Garrus than opposed to Thane, because he is just, I don't know how to put it other than he's very hard to capture. And I think the Ask Thane Krios blog, you do a fantastic job. I'm normally very particular about, you know, I really pay attention to characters that I really enjoy and how they're ran, and you do a fantastic job. So, thumbs up to you. Yes. And same question from Ask Joke and Edie. Did the idea of RP on Tumblr just pop into your head one day, or did you plan it out with some of the other RP blogs? I first made Garrus just kind of on a whim. Why not, you know? I like the character. I like, you know, I think it'd be fun. I've seen some ass blogs around from different fandoms. And, you know, why not? Why not take a shot at it? So I made him, and I believe I was speaking to Mako Marine Vega, Victor, and Morgan. You were there too. Morgan asked Talizora. They were both there, and I told them, hey, you guys should come with me. Let's do this. And so basically that was the beginning of that. Do you know any of the other RP writers in real life? I mean, I know them. I don't like know them personally. I mean, I consider them friends, if that counts. No one that I RP with I know flesh to flesh, which is, you know, odd to say, but whatever, you know, gets me by. Just this a little bit. Okay. And, all right. So I Ask Joke and Edie, if that wasn't you who asked that, forgive me. I thought it, because the way you started off with this, was, okay, Donnie, God. So I'm assuming it was you. Okay, another anonymous question coming up. What made you want to RP as the most epic Turian ever? I mean, why not? You know, Garrus he's awesome. He's quintessential to the Mass Effect universe, and I mean, he's too damn fun, you know? Just the way the character's mindset is, it's awesome. It's awesome. I guess there's your answer. I think he's awesome, and that's why I did it. Thought I could capture him the best as well. So, what advice do you have for someone who wants to start an RP blog? From Anonymous. Jeez. It's a very good question. Probably research your character. Research your character 100 times over and over. Know their backstory. Know what causes them to do things. Always have an action to a reaction, or I mean, rather a reaction to an action. Don't just go on, you know, willy-nilly. It's like you have to know, or at least have a pretty good idea of how your character would react in certain situations. So do your research. Do your research. Sell Your Heart asked, I just want to say that your way of playing Garrus is amazing, and if I could, I would totally write with you sometime, but I would suck at it immensely. Thank you very much. No, you would not suck. You know, but that gives me a good chance to say, everybody who wants to RP, yes, I do RP. I'm not just a ass blog. I prefer for my RPs to be through private messages, just because it clutters the chat. And I know there is, you know, not to toot my own horn here, but there is a lot of people that follow this account, and some of them are just here for the answers rather than the full-scale writing. So just hit me up anytime. By all means, you know, I will try to get back to you as soon as possible, but obviously life sometimes has different plans. Okay. Another anonymous question. Did you get into a certain mindset when you're role playing? Um, no, I can. I mean, I obviously have to kind of get into to that Garrus feeling, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna be RPing of just if I've just had a really bad day, I guess. So I mean, there's not a particular mindset that I take each time I sign in. It's just, let's do it. Let's have fun. It's pretty much it. It's fun. It's also a chance to practice your writing. This is continuation of the continuation of the last question. You're obviously really good at it. Thank you very much. I tend to disagree, but thank you very much. Do you have any other RP experience, and how does one become a good RPer? I've been RPing on various different mediums since 2007, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I believe I started off with, everybody started off with playing Pretend as a kid. I love that game. And then, I role played on World of Warcraft for a while. Quit that. Now I'm back into it, but that's a different story. Quit that. And then I started on Twitter, which was fun and everything, and I'm still there, but now I'm finally moved on to Tumblr. So yes, I have had some experience just with different styles of roleplay. I mean, each medium offers a different way for me to go about roleplay. And how does one become a good RPer? I already stated this, but research is key. I mean, there's things between canon, non-canon, and utterly ridiculous, and people who see like utterly ridiculous are normally put off by it. So I guess just knowing your character, knowing who you're undertaking is the best way. Right. That is all in my inbox. So now I am going to some other ones that I've gotten. Okay, what is this? Okay, and this one was from Ask Tally Zora Morgan. If you had a day alone with one Mass Effect character, who would it be, and what would you do? Oh God. I think the way I answered this in a tiny chat was, have sex with Tally, have sex with Jack, have sex with Miranda. No, I mean, I couldn't pick one. There's so many characters in that game. I mean, if all jokingly aside, if I could, I'd really want to talk to Thane. I'd really want to have just a straight talk with the guy, because damn, he's seen some things, he's done some things, and he's awesome. And then her next question was, if you woke up naked next to Garrus, what would be the first thing you said? How was my flexibility? I don't know. You're ridiculous, Morgan. Ridiculous. Okay, so this is 13 minutes long. Holy crap. I'm going to cut it up. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. Just don't ever stop being awesome. Keep sending those asks. I'll keep trying to do a decent Garrus and make you guys proud. So just you go, Glenn Coco. Till next time, guys.